now we will have a next sharing. So this is her third time joining us. And every time the sister comes, we think, how is it possible that she shares such good stories and how many stories she has to share with us? So uh, this is from Canada. Uh, uh, Jane Eugene's sister to help us with this. So she is from Canada and she helps out with the interpreting as well on the fifth week of every month. So now we will have sister to share with us. She not only is very good at telling these stories, but she actually does a lot of the volunteer work herself. She walks on the path. So here they're sharing the with Master about the home visit cases that we have visited. So she um she mindfully walk and diligently walks on this path. So let us watch and look at the sharing. And this is when they were sharing with Master. So 2.5 centimeters for the disabled and for those that are elderly, it's very hard. So, but it is so hard, and many have fallen over because of the 2.5 centimeter difference. When we want to have good affinity of each other, that we can see that there is a lot of suffering in this world. So we need to form good affinities with one another. And so they go to nursing homes to share. And here is the Buddha bathing ceremony in the nursing home. I can see there, this is the nursing home, this place. A lot of people with psychiatric needs come here, but this is also a place that we can have pure lands in our mind. So May is a place of it's very important month. I want to be with you because you have a lot of good energy. So so sister has been working a lot with us, and she has when we're talking about fundraising for this book study, she is uh, she has been fundraising for us as well. So she is somebody that has been helping out the and fundraising for this book study. So this is a new case. Um, and because it came out quite early on, so we want to share this new story with everyone about a case that we have been looking after. I hope that every single person can leave a comment. So we will have Sister Liwen to share with us. And she comes from time to time. I want to be with you because you have a lot of positive energy. All right. I'm grateful to be here, Sister May, for allowing me to be here because it has a lot of positive energy. Uh, Not online and offline, everybody is together. I want to talk about a beautiful journey and a story. there was three that was people that was gonna come and share, but unfortunately, it was just me myself. So I want to share this story with everyone.
我们大家都觉得我们在修行哈，来做慈济也是想要跟上人学修行。可是你觉得修行的目的究竟是什么？然后假设说我们从出生开始就必定是要前往来生的这段旅程的话，那么是否活着的每一分钟都是在面对跟学习？学习什么呢？我们怎么样能够时时刻刻清安，不贪不恋不悔恨，不遗憾不内耗不执着，而且重要的是要很自在的朝向生
So
命的
first, I want to
本质。
share. We are all on
在我们
this
的
path
认
of
知里面，
cultivation. So why are we on this path of cultivation?
那我们
So if
要
we
怎
talk
么样
about
爱呀、
from our
可是
birth,
却不得不
we know that we're heading
痛
towards the
苦却不
next
得不爱的情况哦。
generation or the
所以当
next life.
甚至
So
有
what
的
are we
时候
learning?
也无所谓
Is
可有可无，
how do we be
因
at
为我们
ease?
知道
So we
在这
are
个过
not
程里面再怎么样不留遗
uh,
憾，可能对我
swayed
的生
by
命也
our
是有很
desires,
大
our
的帮
greed,
助。
and every thing,
那我
our
再请问
afflictions
大
as
家，
well.
你们觉得你自
So
己有
this
没
is
有
what are we
跟
learning
慈济
on
有
this
那
path of
种类似
cultivation.
什么茶会
Uh,
或者是什么读书会，对不对？
there is a lot
然后
of
我跟大家分享
incidences
说，
where we
现
love
在
but
是
we
我
need to
们的
leave,
后援会，
but
所
no
以
matter
我们
whether
这
we
次
are
哦，
happy,
在
sad, or
台湾
suffering,
台北慈济青
um,
年病房的一场充满华
we
香茶道
try
跟慈济
to
回乡的
not leave any
主题茶
regrets,
会，
to
这
make
是我
sure
们一
that
场慈
we
济的
are,
告别会。
we might come back and meet each other in the
这个
next
是跟大家
generation.
讲，就是去年
So
的
what
一
kind
月
of
份
event
哈，
is
我就在台
this?
北慈院哦担任住院
So
的
this
护
looks
理师
like
的
maybe a
时
tea
候，
party
大
of
家都突然看
Tsuji.
到，哎，这个人很
So
熟悉吗？我们上个
so
礼拜
last
才
year, this
去年
is
才跟他家师兄来到
so
台
this
北，
is
为
2
什
months
么会
ago.
写？
Oh, a month ago. So
他
this is in
这
the
个例子里面，你
hospice
你主角哦，
in
就是
the
主
city
角他
hospital,
肚子
and
里
this is
面
a
在肚子里
gratitude
在流
party.
淌，所以他就
And
在
this
这个
is one to say
场合
goodbye
跟
to a
大家
loved
分
one.
享，让
So
大家
before I
知
start
道
with the
说，
story, so last year in
结
January,
果就这么
um,
去年的一月见了
I
这个
was
师
a
兄之
medical
后，
volunteer
就
and
在
I
台北，
saw
然后我们呢
this
在地的时
person.
候呢，
So this is
就跟着师兄去看
Shanghai
他，可是呢，我觉
volunteer.
得非常
And
好哦，
when
因为
I
我就接
got
到
there,
说有一场这个茶会在台
so
北市的青年病房，
Sister
大
Li
家可以
Qian
一起来
was
参
like
加。
stomach
结
felt
果
wrong and
遇
came
到
back
当时的情况哦，
and was
这
feeling
场茶会真的是
um
充满了慈
very
济的花香，
yeah
他分享的东西
very
都在我
bloated,
的这个
and
生
so
命
went
里
to the
面哦，
doctors
让我真
in
的觉得很感动。
Hualien
其实
or
这
in
个慈济的
Taipei,
工作人员
and
其实他当时
so
在
we
台北
visited
就是
her.
为了
And
要
last
做这
year
场茶会
last
这场
month
活动，他身体非常的
I
差，
got a
事情
message saying that there
就
is
是
a
我
tea
我
party
非常
in
的感谢，他就
Taipei
没力了，他
hospice
的师
care,
兄就这样把他抱
asking
着
us
抱
whether we
着
can go and
抱着，
attend.
然
And
后
this is
有
what
刚好
happened
师
last
姐前一段时间生日快
month.
乐有来的陈美惠师姐回
And it
来
was
助阵，
full of
那她就穿着
tea
这个衣服
and
哦，
also
甚至我们在
the
台北的
fragrant
青年会
flowers.
哦，还帮她这样梳着弄一下整
So
理一下。
Sister Li
我看
Qian
到这一幕，我就觉得刚刚查某囝要出
was
嫁，
already not feeling
就
very
好像结
well,
婚了，妈妈在帮女儿在整理衣服，
and
在整理
she
衣服
was
哦。
throwing
当
up,
她出来的时候，
but she was very
新娘
weak.
一出来，所
But
有人都热烈的掌声，
her
她的女儿
husband
到来。
held on to
然后
her.
仔细看了哦，在这个现场角落，有一个人像妈妈一样慈眼的看着她，就是那个
And
护理师关心着她。那其实，在现场我们有来自两岸哦，大陆，
the
台
nurse
北慈
helped to
济
clean
的
her
志
up
工家人跟我们直接线上
and
线
like
下
looking
一起
after
互相
her
祝福。
and making sure she's
其
well.
实刚刚如果我们刚开始进去
She's
才会比较
dressed
没力
well.
气，可是在
And
现场
so
看
she
到她，
came out
好
from
像力气都有回来，
her
在跟大
her
家挥手
hospice
问好，
her
甚至看
room,
到每一个
and
人，
everybody
每个人都要跟
gave
她
her
握手
such
的
a
时候，
big and warm
就说加
welcome.
油哦，爱你们哦。然后，可是她的心
And
里呢，就是对
we
着这两
had
场师兄，就
our
是不管
Chinese
是我们的护
volunteers
理师
as well as our
还是
Taiwan
我们的，
volunteers,
还是我
everybody
们很
coming
想要跟他说
together
的，
to
就
send
是
out blessings.
美好的祝福跟告别。可是，一谈到
When she
慈济
saw
班，师
just
兄就
before
开
she
始
came
流
out, she
泪。
was feeling very weak.
那我
But
就
when
从
she
这个
came
人群里
out
面
and
看
saw
到他的
everybody,
慈
she
悲
was
而
energized
且我们
and
将会迎来的，
um, and waved at everyone. She said, "Love you guys," and her husband. We all understood, and we were all very. Um, I guess we still felt that sadness, but there was still a lot of tears. And I kept thinking, if our life, the end of our life, is something that uh, we cannot let go, or it is something that's an eventuality, then maybe we need to start planning for it. So when sister started to know that she was not able, um, she had this disease. She was preparing for the eventuality. So if I am not able to donate anything, including like her because she wanted to donate her body to science, but she said because of her illness she is no longer able to. She said that she wanted to be have a plant burial instead. So in Shanghai, she used to be a media volunteer. So they actually planned her own funeral, or like a goodbye farewell party. This is what she said. Because I know I'm coming to my end of my life, I can plan what I want to do, the details before my death, and that is a very good thing, including what I want for my family and what I want to do for my family and the friends get together with them. So I'm very grateful for this opportunity to get to know this Dharma family, and to speak from the bottom of my heart, and to see them. Wouldn't that be really good? And this is last Tuesday when I went and wanted to make a record. She kept thinking about things that she has not done, or like when she is awake, what should she want to do? I need to do it now. And so, no matter if it's friends, family, parents, and also her Dharma family, what can I do? How can I spend the last moments interacting? So she signed her living will, and she had a farewell party, and so that she is able to say thank you, sorry, and any regrets that she might have. Mm. And it was both online and offline as well. And then some of the photos from that day, City family, we saw this, and this is what we gave her. We love her. Sister Chen, we love you. And she says, thank you, everyone. Um, and this is a few days ago. So her daughter was gonna be married in June this year. So her daughter and daughter-in-law got married, and then our sister, when she said, "Oh, please, you need to be, you have our blessing," and So often people can have uh, influence each other. So this doctor, a traditional Chinese medicine doctor, started to use acupuncture and traditional medicine to assist her with her symptoms. And so I record like the journey that they have together. It is something that is very uncommon and very rare. And although that there are many patients that cannot be assisted, and so is there any way that we can help these patients to complete what they want to do before the end of their lives? And so at the end, when there is no medical methods, instead it is this accompaniment and this love that will blossom and grow. Although there's a lot of pain, so so sisters cancer grew, and it is actually a very rare case where it is not just one tumor, but a lot of little tumors that keep growing. Um, and there's a lot of pain. But he says that when I see her, she always has a smile. Not only has she um, passed on this positivity to the people around her, but also the medical staff as well. So every day we see that the doctors, the team will see sister every single day. And then there's the Chinese medicine team as well. There's a lot of accompaniment and looking after. And said that we will accompany you till the end of life. And at that time, she said, sister said that although her body is breaking down, she said to her husband, as long as the will and everything is done, if there's anything that I think there is something that I can do. What else can I do? Maybe I can help. Uh, maybe I can help the Taipei medical hospital. And so, understanding that is kind of, she is at her last in stages of her life. So, our Dharma master Kwan Sifu came over. She was not very lucid anymore. She said she became a certified volunteer. She said she didn't really know. She wasn't very lucid when she was certified, but she afterwards she said, "Oh, but did I say anything to master?" It is such a good affiliate. Um, and I am just a normal person, and I did not know I could help so many people. So she said, "Master, it is master," and she kept repeating. So I think it's very important. So I took this photo. This is she was so respectful. She kept looking at Master's photo, and this is what Master has given me. It is a very it's a treasure. I was very touched. and I put on the bracelet,
所以我们平常受赠以后，上人给我们的这个佛珠，
and I will smile and laugh in my
那
dreams.
尤其哦，他特别当他知道要来
The
上人
next
的时候，
Wednesday, we'll take you
我是觉得
to
他的信仰
Kaohsiung
有我们非
uh
常重要的这
uh
个信仰，
uh
会成为他
book
跟我们
study.
告别式里面非常重要的一段。
So I'm thank you.
好开心，嗯，
This is this is a present that Master has given me. I will smile even in my dreams.
很好。
So do we ever think of this? So
哦，是
when
哦，
she
因为你有正能量。
also I was very excited to be
哎，我觉得
shared
下礼拜三要去高雄现场演
at
出，那你要跟美云老师说什么？
the Kaohsiung book study. So when it finishes, I hope that everybody.
你看这么多年了，这个高雄线上读书会从小而大，而到今
I
天
would like to share the
我们
slogan
办了这么多
at
场，
my passing.
又邀请
Yeah, I would like to be with you because you have positive
可以
energy.
把亲家人
I will be going to
拉进来，
Kaohsiung book study
对
this
不对？
week. I hear all this time. Would you?
我喜欢和你在一
I often
起，
listen online to the
你有
book
正
study
能
online,
量，
and so many years
和你在一起，
from small
你
to
有正
now
能量。
international,
你有
and so many people,
其实我
a lot of very experienced volunteers
在
to
上个
share,
方面他又开始有那个，忽然礼拜三他跟我讲说，
and very
是在
a
高
big
雄线上读
variety.
书会嘛，他已经有点时空错
I
乱，
want to be with
就是
you
他在我
because
一个
you
月前
have a lot
才
of
会
positive
来
energy.
到高雄，来到他的偶像美云
I
老
want
师的
to
现场。
be with
然
you
后我就很
because
开
you
心，因
have
为
a lot of
我们在讨论的
positive
过程当中，我一直在想，
energy.
他怎么能够
Thank you. I love you
这
guys.
么轻松面对他这个，好像真的是不是
So
这么
this is on
那
Tuesday,
我们来听看买他为什么？
and she said on Wednesday, we're not going to Kaohsiung. Uh, she is online and she is with us,
对，
and
那
next to her,
师兄在他们其实
sister
有一个
May.
房里头，他们一起看了一本书，叫告别练习，
And how can
要
she
在床边念给他听。
be
这
so
本书有一个
at
副标
ease
题叫
with
做
her
只有
passing?
学会告别，人生才能够继续。那这是
I think
等一下我们
if
可以看，他们
because
是
there
在
is Siji and there is Master,
轮椅到便盆，从便盆到
and
轮椅，
given me a lot
这
of
个过程
growth
都在生
mentally
命
and
里面不断
emotionally
读取。
to be able to
因为他很
change the
容
way I
易会
think.
碰到骨头，你用力的话，他的骨头很痛。
So together with her husband, they have been looking at this book,
到后来
talking
他
about
好像撑到了便盆。
learning to let go
那所
or
以
learning to say goodbye.
安宁病房也很贴心，
And
在服务
every
的
day they are
时
in
候会
the
关怀他，
um,
让他
they're
能安定好自己。
in
那
the
我就知
hospital
道
in the
他们
clinic
有
bed
在我身上很大的作用。
to the
那
to the
可是
wheelchair
为
and
什
from
么
the
我们的人
wheelchair
生，我们知道
to
好
the
像我们
bed.
如何知
So
道何日我们
he
要
would
离开？
move really
我们来
slow
看
to the
美云老师
bathroom.
的愿望究竟是什么？
And so here we can see there is also a therapy dogs.
你的身体，
So we all know we have a GPT
都是神，有可能搞不好老天爷说，
uh,
这个月的
called 日生, which is a pattern like we all know when we are born, but when do we know when we will pass away? ，and hope that it is something that we have a wish. We as long as my family is ready, we are all ready. One day,
嗯，
uh, and maybe it is like the time when the time is right, when everybody is ready. So we know when we are born, but when we are ready, we will then pass away.
对，我们
Although
的父母，我
there's
们都随时 stand
a
by。
lot of
他
pain,
说他看到人家
almost
4个人的孩
unbearable.
子轮番上三班倒的陪伴他，一唔甘啊。他后来去跟美惠师姐讨论，他不
Um,
甘那个农民历哦，
I still
他说啊，
feel that
哪一
I
天走，
cannot let go of
等一下我
my
的生日哪一
family,
天，好，他哪一天走，然后最后他还
but
要写下
I
来，
also
就是
think that is
他还有留
okay.
下一段要给大家的祝福的话语。哎，哦，对啊，哦，
I have already accomplished a lot of our
对啊，
goals, so everything else.
对，
So when I saw my husband and my children, um, so when I take a look at the um, when I take a look at my family that's taking the time with us, then I'm at ease. So this is last Dubai. So lots of people in our lives being by my side, and if I have anything, I could talk
遗嘱，
and to be prepared. That was when I understood the being prepared, both in mind, but a lot of details I did not prepare for, including,
对，那结果所以呢，4月20号我刚才讲他们看农民历看一看，他觉得
for
4月20号
example,
是
the
不是要
will,
上圣母？本来是要3月24
and about making sure that it
24 的
is
生，
certified, and
24呢
of
就是上
course
人生日
the
的
Tea
前一天，
Party
所以说他就要提前一天。他说天上圣母
given us a lot of
然
help
后
and
呢，他就说我一定
assistance
要让大家睡饱再来祝福。
because you are
他说
also
天上
somebody
圣母
important
就
in my
是我
life.
做伯嘛，就甘心的呢。你要挑我的
So
日子来，我就随时这个飞机这条法船就在路
uh,
上，我一定会
so the
随时让
20th
你回
of
家。结果他
April.
真的哦，不可思议，就在4月20号，就国历4月20号那天，从1:01，他停止了呼吸，而且是没有任何呼吸
And
器
so
的
she
问题
said
哦，
this
这个这
day
辈子
is
没有，
a very good
但
day.
是竟然只有心跳
So
哦，1个小时，持续1个小时，一直到2:01。美惠师姐说这是从来没有过的医学临床的奇迹。她说她从来没听过，而且她也从来没碰过。她
and
说
so
怎么可
she
能？
passed away on
这
that
我们的
day.
照片看到是不是他们用听筒来听？还没走，还有心跳，怎么有可能？
And
后来才知道，
so
原来生命不是在呼吸中，而是心
1
跳间，而且是在
p.m.
呼
in the
吸的一
afternoon,
时间。
she
因为
stopped
以前
breathing.
她有
Oh,
问
she
过，
stopped
为什
breathing.
么要在2:01呢？我们的
Only her heart
因
was
为他们
beating
说
for
我
an
们的国历
hour
是一个
and
不可
then
思议
she
的日子
passed
的日子
away.
嘛。4月20号420，就是爱
And this
你
is very
哦，
unusual.
2:01就是爱你哦。他真的每碰到，只要他清醒，看到人家来看他，他都很奇怪，都会跟每个人讲爱你哦，爱你哦。结果没有想到爱你哦，爱你哦，
So
是他离开的生
life
日，
is
而且这是很
this
特别
her
的日子，
heartbeat.
而且连他的龙董事
And
长
so she says
62662也有这个意思，就是流
because
动跟驻留的爱。这真的很不可思议，这个太
uh
不可思议了。然后
so
4月
the
20
it's
日
in
10:10，
Chinese it sounds very similar
他说
to love
前
you.
面4个小时是他跟他们家人，我感觉是他们的家祭，他们家一家3口为妈妈这个为他的这个祝念，从6点以后开始，
And then
有
in
50个人、60个人为他祝
2 p.m.
福，
2:01 p.m. she passed away.
我记得那时候 院助念师他们想，究竟来了一个什么人物啊？
So at the
怎么会
start,
有人来了
for the
呢？
funeral was
然
just
后他的
her
故事，
and
我们
her
有我们的故事的时候，
husband
这个
and
故事
children,
上面
and then
可以多
a
少人
lot of
感动？
volunteers
那时候
joined, and
在新店慈院的附近的师姐拿了包袱就赶过来助念，一定要送这一程。他说，究竟有多少人能够自己决定，我就是要什么时候走？不单单是我要挑哪一天走，我哪个时辰走，这个
I
太不
said,
可思议了。
why there's
那我们
so
在
many
生命有什
people
么样的
come?
观自在
Because
心？
her
心经
story.
般若波罗蜜多时，照见五蕴皆空，度一切苦厄，而且无挂碍
And
苦恼，
everybody was very
无我们
touched.
颠倒妄
So
想，究竟涅槃。
uh,
我在他的身上
a
真的
lot
看
of
见，
volunteers that live
是的，
around
生命的
Xindian
真实的
Hospital
真实。
came to say
我
goodbye.
很深的体会，我觉得
Not a lot of people can
心理治
decide
疗
when
师
she
他们
wants to
有这样
leave,
的补习班，
but
然后我说每个师
exact
姐在这
time.
个补习班里面，其实
So
都
we
是
often
很
say that
顺利考
uh,
过的这个补教门
if
槛
we
的，真的。那所以说生命真的，
so
最后我
in
分
the
享一
Heart
点，每
Sutra,
个人都使用了生命
it
的能
talks
量，
about how we are able to get
其实它
away
是
from
不同
pain
的
and
能量。
suffering, and
那
that we
我
must
们的
live
这
at
个师姐，
ease.
她是用她的生老病死苦，然后来体现出来见证上人面对生命的这个态度。
In
我们
our
目前一
hospice
个过
care,
程感动所有
it
的
is
人，然
like
后
a
真的
very big
生死自在体会生死之
like
间
an
的体会。
education or
其实
learning,
生死不如体会生死，
because
体
life
会生死不如
journey
生
of
死。
life is like
生命是最
learning
高度利用生死那它正是
because
我们
we
在
it
生命
portrays a
的
lot
课
of
题，
different
特别是生命
lives
良知、生命的良知，
and
我
people
们
going
真
through
的
different
很感
stages
动
of
这个
life
生命价值，而且它这
and
个体
what
会
how do
是
we
一个今
face
生，是
uh,
一个温馨
and
的。
have the right
所以我
attitude
要鼓励
towards
我的弟
life.
兄，在陪伴的过程，
So
我
when
们
I
真
take a
的
look at
就是
this,
不一样的人了。所以
um,
我们不要等到生命最后才去做
instead
告
of
别其实我们
try
可
to
以在
control
当
life
下
and death, we need to just
就有这个告
experience
别，就没
and
有
to
了。
be able to learn
那
from life
我
and
只能
death.
说，真的幸福的
So
地方就是
life
跟
is
你
the
们每
biggest
次的分
teacher
享当
and
中，
mentor that we have.
连接了
Teaches
生
us
命
the
的这
values
个
of
智
life
慧那
and
我们知道分享的过程，
from
我们从
death
小受
and
损的时候
dying and
是很
passing
容易
on
可是
to
在
the
我的生命
next
当中，
rebirth
我觉得
or
从一开
the
始
birth
就
of
是
life.
用生命受持说法的这
So
个过程，
let's
让
hope
我
that
们
we do not
真
reach
的
the end of life
能够一直在
and
不要害怕
is in a very hurried manner,
一
instead
直
to
在关
learn
怀而
and
不
to
要
be prepared
我
for
们
the
一直在
eventuality of passing on.
我
So I think that's so our sister has really shared her life with us and become and every day should be our birthday full of life. So I said this is a very beautiful photo. When I was looking at this, he said, "Is this an actor, actress of some kind?" So when we are learning on this journey, on this path, I'm grateful, very grateful for the stories that she tells. And this is time. Every time I see this, um, he always chooses something that is very much a last moment. So thank you so much for your sharing. Uh, to be able to face the face kind of the end of life. So there's a lot of sharing saying that. Um, there is like life influencing life. So you are really good,
倩丽师姐，高雄的鱼说倩丽师姐深受病苦，却能大人
and so it comes from wisdom and a lot of sharing and feedback from other
护慈倩丽的勇
volunteers.
走，让美善医疗利益人间。感恩倩丽师姐的视线，赞叹您，也感恩丽文师姐的一个分享。超越
As a brother from Shanghai
分
saying,
享慈济的爱，无
we
所不在。
saw that we went to
入
Zhejiang
心法，
together.
入心法，入心法。
Uh,
明理有个真
now
理，
you have become a
真理有
bodhisattva.
个影响力。
We rest in peace,
非
sister.
常欢喜道别，谢谢丽文师姐分享这么具有正能量的故事。世道人生，谈笑生死，原来告别也能
So thank you so much for your life,
好多好多的
and
触感动，
for not only through suffering but being able to still give and
返回人生
um,
一段路，感恩我
give
们
with
一起走
compassion,
过。
walking
丽
on
文
this
姐的故
bodhisattva
事，
path.
彰显出勇懂的世界。
And your life has influenced the lives of others. So thank you very much.
流眼泪。倩丽师姐生命的勇
Thank you for sharing such positive stories with us.
真的好感人，祝福你
Although end of life, but she is still able to be so at ease. Thank you so much.
日本的 CP 说，
So
感恩
happy
你
to
生命中
hear,
走的人生故
and
事，
first time hearing that somebody is able to have a farewell party for
关心
themselves.
未有上的法，
So
法入心，法入随，随时
and to also donate to help
家
others.
人满满的祝福，有
So
缘
thank you so much. As I was listening, my tears were
好，
in my
真的
eyes.
恩利，不
So
同的
hope
恩
that
利，
sister becomes a bodhisattva, and also your family will be at
感
ease.
谢内心清安自
Thank
在。
you so much for your sharing
生
your
命
life
的
story
每
with
一个
us.
选择，告别是终点，也是起点。日本的静慧说：“生命的勇走，感恩您的分享，这段充满温暖
And
的
to
分享，
feel
我们
that
也就与您告别哈。” 那
happiness.
如意又说：“生命在心跳间，更在一念间。”感恩丽文师姐分享了绿庸菩萨生命的一个故事。
So
加拿大的管心灵说：“既已入宝山，切莫空手回。身为
we
师
have
父，
more
人
sharing,
生可以借阔，
seeing the
了
stories,
解非常多哈。
how you are able to face it with such ease.
充满正能量的
It is not just the
如此
ending of
感
life,
恩
but
生
also
命
the start
真
of
会有
another.
衷心祝福哈。那上海的王昭成，倩丽师姐您最棒，我们也很
So
感
life
动。
is not only in
线
the
上的
intervals of heartbeats,
很
but
多
it's
地方都
also
听丽文师姐分
um,
享故事。
with our one
倩
thought.
丽师姐，我们永远爱您哈。可见她真的结了很多的好缘哈。真明耳是不是？他说倩丽你一定是家人的好人，
There we feel a lot of positive energy
我们会
from
永
this
远爱你。
family. So
我们
we
很谢谢
send
你
our
分享
biggest
微妙的故事，
and
让我们
greatest
更多
blessings.
更多的家人去听
I
见
cried
真
so
正
much,
从生
and a lot of
对了，
Shanghai
是
volunteers joined together today to listen to
真的
this sharing.
如何像倩丽师姐这样子如此优雅看淡生死，真的很不容易哈。所以我们真的非常感恩丽文师姐
So we will remember
用这样的一个故事
you
来丰盛
forever,
您的生命。再次掌
and
声
hope that
鼓励，
everybody
谢
can
谢
share the
感恩
story with
谢
others.
谢。好，
I believe
再看看它，很
that
漂亮吧？
um,
但是最好
that
是
our journey of life
看起
from
来很
life,
美，
suffering,
它
and
生
then
命
sickness
中
and
最后
death,
的一个安
or
息，
aging and death.
非常感恩。
Though many may not actually age, but
好，
death is
给我们的
inevitable. And then